So Jen said at one point during the Reiki that she felt blue and red energies. And she also said that at one point she went to reach for the two stones that were to her side. And she knew one was fire, one was water, but she couldn't remember which side she had put them on. She had not touched them during the Reiki. She said, I touched them, and one stone was hot to the touch, and the other one was ice cold. And she said, I remember thinking, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Like, I have to look now because why are they different temperatures? And I know one stone is fire and one is water. Now, again, she did not know that I had this whole vision with the waterfall and the fire. So the fire and the water was already happening on my end during the Reiki. She said she looked at the stones and she said the fire stone was the hot stone and the water stone was the cold stone. And then afterwards, she said at some point that she had thought about this painting, and she said, I remembered that, you know, there was also, it seemed like a red angel and a blue angel. And I was like, wow, that's like crazy synchronicity, because honestly, I painted the angel, got ready, did the Reiki, brought it up. I never processed it. Never in my mind did I think there's a water angel or a blue angel or a fire angel or a red angel. So she also had a vision on her end that we were little girls and that we were sitting in front of a campfire in the woods. So it was a little different than what happened on my end, but I think that that's enough synchronicity to show the connection that's going on between people when we're merging energies for Reiki. Let me think if I'm leaving anything else out of the story. I mean, clearly the elements of fire and water were brought in as a healing modality. I mean, we both saw a little fire. I saw the sun and the waterfall. She had the thing going on where she actually chose to bring the fire and the water crystal into her Reiki session on her end, because we were doing distance Reiki. And then there's the whole thing with these angels that, you know, I never even put two and two together, that I just felt that they needed to be with us because they happened to be painted that day. So very, very cool. And lots of other information came through. My spirit guides gave me sentences and guidance of information to give her during the things that she was asking guidance for. That's not something that I'm going to share right now. But what I wanted to share was the mystical, magical, you know, way that Reiki works when two people merge energies. And again, I have to reiterate that I do not feel that I am healing someone or I am doing everything. When I do a Reiki session with you, we are merging energies, and we are merging with the oneness is really what we're doing. And that allows so much healing and transformation and alchemy to come in. So I will say this, that my flame said she was very all up in her head at the beginning of the session, but by the end she was completely relaxed, and I was too. It was very blissful. I felt so much blissful, just waves of energy throughout the whole thing. So, and by the end, her heart chakra and her throat chakra were cleared, and I could just feel it, because what happens for me is, what I'm noticing when I do distance Reiki is that if somebody really has something intense going on in their body, I feel it in my body. That's how I know that something's going on in that chakra or that part of the body. So it's kind of interesting that that's how it happens for me. If I do an in-person Reiki session, I can actually, you know, I'm standing around you, above you, and I could feel it with my hands. Like my hands will buzz when I get to a part of your body that something's going on. So I feel it in your body versus feeling the actual symptom in my body. And I'm still learning how, you know, all of that is coming through for me. But really am digging these kind of shamanic, you know, let's get out of here, go to a really beautiful healing place, you know, visions that are coming through. And so grateful that I became a Reiki practitioner, that I'm brave enough to talk about this so that I could share it with other people, so that you may possibly open up to it in some way, whether to be a receiver or possibly to become a giver yourself. And just to remind people that, you know, we're all on the soul spiritual path. We are one entity, and we are really just here to love and remember who we are and just enjoy the ride and not take it all too seriously, because it's truly a gift. And be creative, let art flow through you, and love the people around you. Blessings, everyone. If you're interested in reading more about my spiritual path and how I practice Reiki and to see if it might be right for you, you can go to my Reiki page. It's Dream a Little Reiki, wixsite.com. And my Etsy art store where I do a lot of this energy type art is dreamalittledesigns.etsy.com. And I'll put the links on the video. Blessings. Have a joyous, happy, vibrating, peaceful, abundant, on your path kind of day.